Okay, so yesterday on Facebook and today on Instagram I had posted a picture and a status asking if anybody had any questions for me because I was wanting to do a Q&A video instead of just strictly like hair and makeup and stuff. That gets kind of boring and repetitive after a while, and there's millions upon millions of tutorials out there, so I figured I'd change it up really fast, real quick, for anybody that watches these. I'm going to read the Facebook questions first, and then I'll go to the 3 I got on Instagram. I went and wrote them down because I didn't want to look at my phone and try to read them off of that because I just don't like reading off of screens, honestly. But the first question is from Tanner. These are all people I know, so that's fine too. First one's from Tanner. It says, what is the greatest part of the world? America, Russia, Germany, etc. Honestly, I can really only go off the 2 countries I've been in, which is Mexico and America. And I'm going to have to say America is definitely a little bit better. Well, not a little bit better, but a lot better. So, my vote is America. It might change after I've traveled the world and stuff when I get older, things like that, but for now, I'm going to have to go with my opinion of America. So, America for the win. David, who I knew would ask this question, how much wood does a woodchuck chuck? As much as that little animal feels the need to, until it is full and done eating. I don't even know what a woodchuck is. I'm going to assume, I feel like it's like a beaver or something like that. But I'm just going to go with until it's full, until it's not hungry anymore. Emily, she has 2 questions. How long should you hold a curler on your hair before releasing it? And what is your favorite foundation that you've used so far? I'm not even going to answer your questions in this video because I'm going to make 2 different videos out of it. So thank you for asking those 2 different questions because I've been asked them before. So they're pretty common questions that I get asked. So I'm just going to do 2 videos on it. My favorite foundation and curling hair. I'll probably use a couple of the 3 different curlers I have, so there'll be a video on that, and I will definitely tell you when that's up. Giovanni, who is the realest guy, because I don't want to say that right, who's the realest guy you know, the realest person? Obviously that's you, Giovanni. Like, honestly, we had how many conversations in my art class senior year about it. And shout out to, what is it? What were we saying? Shout out to something. We would always imply like shout out to, oh gosh, I'm completely spaced. I'll think of something and I'm sure I'll like put these near the end or something or just throw them in the video. But definitely you. Zyra, do you like living in Indianapolis? Oh my gosh. Yes and no. Yes, because it's a city and we both grew up in the same small town. Just because it's a city and it's a different pace, and I go to school here and I like some of the activities and the things that can be done in a city that cannot be done obviously in a small little town, backwoods Indiana. I don't like it because I can't see the stars. Oh my gosh, all these city lights and like just the clouds and stuff, I cannot see the stars at night and I hate that. There's always sirens, because I live on a pretty busy street right there, and then there's one that goes like that, so they're kind of like that. I don't know if you'll be able to tell what I'm making, but I live on 2 pretty busy streets, plus there's a major highway that runs by here, so there's always sirens and cars and horns and everything going by all hours of the night. So I like it because it's a different pace and it's a different change. It's a change to what I'm used to, but I don't like it because of all the noise. Like, I don't mind noise, but sometimes I just want to rip my hair out because of all these sirens. And then my neighbors, they're pretty loud. People that live above me feel the need to stomp around at 4 in the morning, and it's kind of irritating, honestly. Next question is from Jermaine. Why are girls so indecisive? I have no idea. Maybe it's because I feel like girls, not just girls but some guys, tend to use their emotions a little bit more to think about things, and we also tend to overthink things. I know personally I base a lot of my decisions on emotions and overanalyzing things, which definitely gets me in trouble a lot of the time. So I'm just going to go with emotionally, and overthinking things is why we are pretty indecisive about some things. That's not to say all girls are or all guys aren't like that, because some girls aren't like that and then some guys are like that. So I thought that's an answer. Drake, how have you been? I have been pretty awesome, sir. Finishing up my first year in college, getting ready to go to Florida with my boyfriend and his family, who were so nice enough to let me go with. We leave in 2 days, and we're going to be gone for a week and a half, I think. But I've been pretty good, just stressed out from school and packing and dealing with things like that, and because of work. How have you been? I haven't talked to you in a really long time, and I haven't seen you, oh gosh, I want to say in 6 months or so. So, yeah. Taylor, do you personally think getting a degree is important? Honestly, no, I don't. I think it's really good to have a degree in whatever you're passionate about, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary to go to a college. My major is web design, interactive media, and honestly, I don't think I need to go to school for this. I mean, it's going to look good to be going to school for this and had gone to college. Oh gosh, I'm confused. Whatever, you get the point I'm trying to say. To have gone to college and to have a degree and spent, the time and the money learning more about what I want to do with the rest of my life, but I don't think it's exactly necessary for me, just because there's so many things out there that I can learn without going to class. Each class of mine is 4 hours long, and I take 4 classes a week, so that's 16 hours of class, and I feel like I learn a lot more sitting in the school library looking at tutorials or just working in the programs themselves that I'm using, or learning how to use the software and then reading books about them or just talking to people who are in the field of study. So no, I don't personally think that you need to have a degree or that it's like super, super important. But also for some fields of study, it is really good to have a degree, because without it you may not be able to get as high paying job as what you're qualified for. You may know the ins and outs of your trade, but without that degree, a lot of people won't look at you. Personally, no, I don't think you need a degree, because a lot of successful people didn't graduate college or didn't have a degree in what they, what their business was about and the products that they produced. So, once again, I don't think you need to. I don't know if that was a confusing answer, but like I said, I don't think you need to. It's absolutely necessary. Zach, what's your biggest dream? My biggest dream, oh gosh, I have a lot of really big dreams, and hopefully I can see them all through and see them all happen. I'm sorry, I'm messing with my hair, but hopefully I can see them all be achieved and done within this lifetime. I mean, obviously this lifetime, so I only have one life. YOLO. But I hate when people say that. Really dislike it. But biggest dream, I'm just going to name a couple off the top of my head. One is to graduate college and move, well, I'm going to have to stay in Indianapolis for a little bit to get myself really experienced in my field of study and figure out exactly what I want to do, because with web design, there's so many things I can do. I can make websites, games, graphic design work, video stuff, film, which is video, I guess, special effects, behind the scenes, just really stuff like that. So I'm going to have to figure out exactly what I want to do with my degree and get myself some experience before I decide to move away, which obviously experience is better, and to have connections with people and to have a portfolio, or at least to start on a portfolio with some work in it. Another really big dream is to move away. Not saying Indiana isn't a nice place to live, but I've been here for going on 20 years. In a little less than a month I'll be 20. So I've been here for 20 years, and I know there's so much more to the world that I want to see and that I want to explore and experience and just live through. So I definitely want to move away. That's another big dream. Hopefully somewhere warm, but I haven't exactly picked a location. It could be in a different country, different continent, different state, anywhere. And I haven't really just decided where exactly I'm wanting to go. Another really big dream I have. Oh my gosh, I needed some water, sorry. But another dream I have is to have a family one day. I guess I wasn't really big on the idea of having kids or marriage or anything like that when I was younger, just because my parents are divorced, and I've seen so many people get divorced, so I had really kind of lost faith in the idea of marriage at a young age. I always thought, your ring could be taken off a piece of paper, your marriage certificate won't make somebody stay. So why would I want to see myself go through that heartache? Because I'd watched so many men and women go through that heartache themselves. But as I got older, I realized, oh my gosh, that's my mistake notes. I don't even know for a second, like back there. But as I got older, I began to realize, you know, just because that's the type of environment I was around growing up, that doesn't exactly mean that's how my life has to turn out. And that's something I've dealt with, and I'll make another video about that. That doesn't exactly mean that's how my life is going to turn out per se. I want to get married one day, and I want to have maybe 1 or 2 kids. I definitely want to adopt a kid or a child for personal reasons, just for very personal reasons and things that are really close to me and my heart. Let's see, that's 3. Let's do 1 more. What else? I want to be successful. I don't care about, well, I guess successful and happy, they kind of go together for me. I'm not really concerned about money. I wasn't rich growing up or anything like that. I didn't have an ample amount of money just to go out and spend like some kids and some people I know. Fine, good gravy. I'm not bashing anybody who does have a lot of money or things like that. I personally just want to be happy with what I'm doing, happy in life, happy where I am, and making the best out of situations that have been given to me, and just really, I guess, living life to the fullest. I want to be successful. I want to be good at what I'm doing. I want everything that I'm learning now to one day pay off, and all the things that I've been through experience-wise to pay off and just move forward and do exactly what I feel like I am set out to do. So hopefully that kind of answers that question. Alright, so I shut my camera off really fast because someone started knocking at the door and I didn't really want to record that whole little interaction conversation being had. Not saying it was a bad one or anything, it just, you know, someone's knocking at the door. I had 3 Instagram questions, and I'm going to try to say their Instagram names, but forgive me if I say them wrong, because the first one is from a girl, Emily. I know her, but I have no idea how to say her name, so I'm sorry if I butcher it, Emily. Elangshill, and then it has an underscore. I'm not sure how to say that. My favorite hairstyle, or what is your favorite hairstyle? It kind of depends and varies from what I'm doing or what type of weather it is and mood and stuff like that. Currently I've been really liking my hair down with like curls or waves in it, like crimpy, just something that's not flat, not something that's just perfectly straight. I do straighten my hair and I will leave it like that sometimes, but more often than not lately I'm just letting my hair have its own natural texture, or I'm using my clampless curling wand and creating these curls and waves in my hair. So really anything that has a little bit more body and volume to it. I don't really like having my hair up unless I'm working out or I'm running errands, doing homework, where I don't want my hair in my face and I don't really want to be bothered with doing much. I will take my hair and, you know, pin it back like this sometimes. So pretty much anything with my hair is down to the side or just down in general, and it has a little bit of like volume or body, some texture to it, some type of interest in it instead of just perfectly straight flat hair. I do like straight hair, but like I said, more often than not lately I'm just doing hair with a little bit more texture and volume to it. My friend Zach, whose name is Zach, he asked me 2 questions. What can totally impress you? That question I first saw had me a little bit confused because I wasn't exactly sure what you meant, and I'm still not exactly sure what you mean by that. But what can totally impress me? There's a lot of things that can impress me. It does take a lot to impress me because I've seen a lot of different things in life for a young age, for the young age that I am. But people, I'm going to have to say people who can smile and be happy and genuinely care and forgive and forget. So I guess people who are still kind of innocent at heart or soul, that have definitely been through a lot of trials in life and a lot of really depressing or sad times, or just put through a lot of hardships. People that can still be happy definitely impress me. That impresses me more than anything. People who have overcome obstacles or just really trying times of life. Those people definitely impress me, and I look up and admire every single one of those people, because we all go through different things, some more harsh and hard to deal with than others. But I think it's people who have been through the most and can still smile and have that genuine, sincere smile And those people definitely impress me more than anything. That's really the only thing I can think of right now. His other question, what are 3 things you get the most compliments about? 3 things that I get the most compliments about personally. My hair. I definitely get a lot of compliments about my hair because this isn't my natural hair color by any means. My hair is naturally dirty blonde. I just don't like dirty blonde hair on me. My hair's been black, the shade of black. There's like a softer black or a grayish look, but my hair's been this very dark jet black for a little bit shy of 2 years. I have cut my hair a couple times to where it was a little bit shorter up to here and then let it grow out where it was longer. I definitely get a lot of compliments on my hair because it is so long and so, I guess, pretty. And then I also have the shaved side of my hair right here, and people do tend to like that. I've gotten the best compliments about my hair come from older women or men because usually they don't like, stereotypically, they don't like things like this. They don't like us young kids or whatever. They don't understand the weird things that we do. But when I do get compliments about my hair from the older generations, it does mean a little bit more to me. I'm not exactly sure why, but it always has. The second thing I get the most compliments about is I get a lot of compliments about how I care about people. Tumblr and things like that. Obviously, if you have a Tumblr, you know that you can send people messages anonymously. And there was a time when I was getting a fairly decent amount of messages from people, like just asking for advice or what I would do about in situations or just venting to me. And I've given my number out to a couple of people, not guys usually, but girls. A couple of girls that had messaged me on Facebook and things like that. And they can vent to me anytime. I do like listening to people talk about things, and I do like being there to help and to care about people because I know what it's like to feel like no one cares about you and to be at your absolute lowest. So I do get compliments about how I care about people and my generosity and my patience, things that go along with listening to people and helping them. So pretty much helping people. The third thing I get compliments about, pretty much my style in general, not just particularly any part. I have a lot of weird odds and end items of clothing, things that people don't generally think I would wear. Like this top, for example. I snapped my bra when I did that. This top, for example, it's more of like a vest, obviously. It has some ruffles and buttons. This is stuff that people generally don't think I would wear. High-waisted shorts or something really girly or something really gothic or just stuff like that. The fact that even with my shaved hair and things, I can still pull off a lot of different outfits and a lot of different looks and a lot of different styles. And how I coordinate things together. Things people generally don't think would go together. Also, how my makeup flows with my outfits. This outfit, I will do an outfit of the day, so I'm not really going to explain it, but it's a pretty simple look. It's not something you see a lot of people wear nowadays. Whew, excuse me, I had to catch my breath. I guess you kind of see some people wear it, but some people not wear it. A lot of people don't wear this type of clothing. So I guess I just really compliments about how this outfit goes together with my eye makeup. And I'll explain more in the outfit of the day, but pretty much the 3 things I compliment about is my hair, my caring heart, my big heart, and my style in general. So I guess that's really it. Those are all the questions I've gotten. If anybody else has any questions, comment them down below, send them to me on Instagram. I'll leave that post up. And then on Facebook, if we're friends on that, you can definitely leave comments or messages towards me, for me, with more questions, or on Twitter or on Tumblr or anything like that. So I hope that got people to know a little bit more about me and my honest opinion on things. And until next time, love you.